Yeah, welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Gams Boxing Chat and Falcon Contracting. We're here for another live quick prediction show of Claressa the Gwoat Shields versus Danielle New Era Perkins. I'm delighted to be again joined by my Boxing Media Hub co-host, Mr. Neutral. How you
How you doing,
feeling,
big
matey?
man? I'm
I'm
good.
good.
I'm good.
I'm great, matey. I'm great. Thank you for asking. So, what's your thoughts on this one, matey? We've got Claressa Shields, the Gwoat, 15-0. We've got Danielle Perkins, a novice, basically at 5-0. It's in Flint, Michigan. It's for the WBC heavyweight title that Claressa Shields already holds, and it's for the two vacant titles, the IBF and the WBO. Is it just a homecoming for the Queen, or is this a real fight, in your opinion?
Um, you're going to surprise you here, James. This is more of a real fight for Claressa Shields than the last one was, Hannah Gabriel. I'll tell you why. Perkins is a decorated amateur, NABO five-time champion, WBO champion, not WBO, amateur.
NA,
I don't
it's
know
one of
what
the
the
American
amateur.
belt, NABO, is it
Yeah,
something like that?
I don't know if it was the Olympics or anything like that she was being in, but she I do remember reading that she was in fact a decorated amateur, 5-0 in the pro ranks. She's done nothing wrong, but she's a big girl. I remember watching her against the Scottish lassie Fahey, um,
Yeah.
and she's just as tall as her, by the way, 81 kilo. And I was like, oh my God, these two are slugging it out from us. And she's a good southpaw as well. I wouldn't say she's the fastest heavyweight. I mean, Claressa's going to have the speed all day long, but she can take a punch. Whether she can take a Claressa punch is another thing. But I mean, the Scottish lassie, he was not a slouch by any means. She was a very good. I think it. Oh, I can't remember what it was she was good at in the Olympics, but she had to give it up for a car accident.
Yeah.
So she went to boxing. But uh, I would say that at this heavyweight division, anything's possible because, Claressa, at chins for me, has only been tested by the likes of Savannah Marshall.
Yeah. Super
I think it was
toughness.
the last boxer to test Claressa to any degree. But I think at the highest she's gone in the weights, that this could be her ceiling. But Danielle Perkins, at 43 years of age, I do believe that she could do something within a specific number of rounds. Although if she starts going beyond that, it's going to be Claressa all day with her silky skills, Jams.
Yeah.
But let's give Danielle Perkins a wee chance at least, and say, she's got a measure of power that could bother Claressa.
Did you see her at the presser trying to grab the belt off her and that?
I
She was wrestling
yeah,
for the belt, mate.
yeah,
You know
the
what I mean?
main, the main, the
Yeah,
main.
she was grabbing it, man. She's down for this fight. She is. She's down
And
for
if
it.
if you had a wee look at the face of Claressa there, she was like genuinely shocked that this woman would grab her belt. I mean, she's looking up at her as well. So that's
She
going to be an
is.
interesting factor as well, as the height difference and the reach and
She
the
is.
jab. And as I said before, she's a southpaw. She likes to flick out that right hand. And yeah, that could be a problem if she stays disciplined.
It
But
could be, mate.
other than that, I'm looking at Claressa unanimous decision.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at on this one, mate. I think it's not a homecoming, like I said. I know I said it in the intro, but what I meant is, it's it's all based around Claressa putting on a show, isn't it? Let's be truthful. It's in Flint,
Yeah,
Michigan, Clarissa's hometown. It's all about Claressa getting a bit of recognition in her hometown because she gets a lot of disrespect from a lot of people, and the girl don't deserve it. She's the Gwoat, you know what I mean? She made that saying. She is the Gwoat. You know, there might be better boxers out there. I'm not the guy to say on that. She don't deserve the abuse she gets, and this is her chance to shine in front of her own crowd. And I think she will do. Danielle Perkins, I've seen a couple of her fights. She's rangy, she's tall, she's slick, but I think after 4 rounds, I think Claressa just takes over. I can't see anything but the Gwoat taking over and just dominating that fight after 4 or maybe 5 rounds.
yeah, I have to agree.
Definitely. Just going to run for a couple of comments there, Mr. Neutral. Pepino, yo to yourself, my man. Thank you for coming through. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube if you're not already. DJ Pat, evening, boys. Shields will take the points. She might get some problems, though, Shields, but still, she will take. Claressa Shields will take that. And Mr. Widow has said, good evening from Carl at Last Bell. Good evening, Carl, mate. Good to see you. Shields is struggling with her profile and needs a dance partner. Yeah, definitely, mate. Well, at heavyweight,
Very,
there's not
very
many
true.
of them around.
Yeah, she's running out of opponents pretty quickly. I would like to see uh, the unification or even an undisputed fight with Franchon did Cruz Dizon.
Yeah.
But I believe they're too close of friends to that happen, which is a shame because in boxing you shouldn't have any friends.
That is true. That is true. That is true. But yeah, I don't know what to say here now because basically Clarissa's going to dominate this fight, mate. I think, like I say, Perkins will start strong. I think it'll be a bit of a David Dieka, Jaya Pataya. You know, they're
Right.
friends. They've worked out together. These two know each other. These two girls know each other. That's why there's a bit of roughhousing, grabbing at the belts and whatnot. You know what I mean? They're not just doing that just on the night. They're doing it because they know each other. They know what they can get away with. I think it's all staged for Claressa to put on a masterclass in Flint, Michigan, in front of a home crowd, get a bit more support, get a few more people behind her, and she will be another. She'll have another notch on her post because she's got all the scraps, isn't she? She's taking them all, and I think she's going to keep doing so. I can't see a female out there who beats her. I genuinely cannot see a female who beats her.
Or maybe Daniela could be the one. I mean, what better incentive for her to have three belts on the line out of nowhere? One fight. Let's go.
You never know. You never know. Miss Yogi's joined the chat. Big up, Miss Yogi. She said Shield needs to have a better stable of boxing opponents. Cruz Deserns would be the fight. Yeah, that would be a great fight. But like I say, if they're friends and they don't want to do it, we're not going to get to see it, are we? That's the problem. Which is a
Big
shame
shame.
because
Big
Frank
shame.
David Dieka and Jaya Pataya are friends. They fought. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Um,
I remember Dan Aziz and who was it? Denzel Bentley, was it?
no, Dan
Um,
Aziz and
uh,
Joshua
Boazzi.
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 Best of friends. Got in the ring.
Yeah.
Bestness.
Laid it all on the line, definitely, mate. You
Bestness.
get better fights that way because they'll try and beat each other and then they'll hug at the end and everyone's in love. It's great. That's
It's
what the boxing we
fantastic.
love.
It's a story. It's all part of the story and to sell the fight.
That's it, mate. Cole Widow said, "Respect to Mr. Neutral. Watch some of your stuff and you tell it how it is, like me. Respect, bro."
Thank you, brother.
Well, big up the props for that, but thank you. So saying I don't. Thanks, Carl. Cheers, mate. Thanks for coming through, brother. You know what I mean?
Thank
DJ
you,
Butter
Carl.
said, I throw in Alicia Bumgartner if it can be made for Shields. I think she might be a bit small myself. I don't know.
I just don't want to see Chris Cyborg. For God's sake, no.
Yeah, I would like to see that for the money wise. You know, they'd make some good pay for life changing money for both of them. But it'd have to be in the cage, wouldn't it? It'd have to be in the cage. Get it in the octagon.
Leave
You know
that
what I
for the
mean?
cage then. Leave that for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cage. That's
that's what I
where that
mean. Yeah, stick them
belongs.
in the octagon, mate.
Not in a
If you want
boxing
Chrissy
ring.
Cyborg, it's got to be the octagon. Writing Yogi has said, boxing seems to be the only sport where friendship would deter a huge payday. Yeah,
Isn't it
it does for
just? That is
some.
only boxing. Because you never find that in any other sport.
Carl said, don't be so defensive, Jam. You'll never walk alone. I know, brother. I was only messing about. I was about to swear then. I don't do that on this channel. We are a family channel. Matthew Simpson, thank you for joining, mate. One, I'm happy for those who reject the advice of all people who do not follow the example of sinners, or join those who have no use for God. Well, thank you, mate. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Amen to you, sir. And DJ Pat said, no Jams, no Cyborg in the boxing ring for Shields. Sorry, it's clicking on multiple messages at the same time.
This
No,
man
mate,
knows.
I said in the octagon, DJ Pat. If Chrissy Cyborg was to fight Claressa Shields, I said in the octagon, not in the boxing match. In the boxing match, it'd be too one-sided. But in the octagon, that's where Chrissy Cyborg would have all the advantages.
8 limbs.
Oh, she'd just wrap her up, mate. She'd just strangle her out. It'd probably take her less than a round, you know what I mean?
Feel like an octopus getting strangled by an octopus.
she'd be going sweet and nice, mate. You'd be selling that for cups of tea at night, you know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. Not even in an octagon. Sorry, would be a boring fight. I don't know about that, DJ Pat. Right, one more from Carl Widow. Mr. Neutral, A bit confused. She seems to have London Bridge on the wall with a tartan sheet. Oh,
That's the
Carl.
waves. That's the
He's always
waves.
giving it. He's always giving it. Right, well, there's nothing left to say on this fight then. So we're both going for Claressa Shields' win, but you're saying Perkins could give her trouble, basically, is what we're saying
I
on this
think
one.
Perkins has got what I think 3 rounds to give her any trouble. Then it's all downhill from there.
Yeah, so a bit like, again, like I said, Naiki Opposite the other day. I said the same thing. I said Naiki's got the
Just
first couple
maybe
of
without
rounds
the
to make an
knockout.
indent.
Yeah, just maybe without the knockout because
Yeah.
uh,
Okay, well, that's fantastic, mate.
she's
Well,
never been stopped.
yeah, I don't think she's going to here either, to be honest. It'll be a points victory for Claressa Shields. Pretty dominant after the first couple of rounds. I think Perkins will come out, give her all, run out of gas. You know, she's never fought at this kind of level. The Gwoat is a Gwoat for a reason. She's a beast. She's just going to just run the show after the first couple of rounds and just roll out the unanimous decision victory.
Aye.
So that's where we're landing. So thank you to everyone for tuning in on Boxing Media Hub for this quick prediction with me and Mr. Neutral. Boxing Media Hub's second and third finest. Thank you so much for coming through, and we will see you guys very, very, very soon. God bless y'all.
Take care.